of the Chinden Zamzows, and today we want to talk about just a few of your pruning tools. First one I want to talk about, probably your most used, is your basic just hand pruner. I really like bypass pruners. Bypass means that those two different blades will bypass just like a pair of scissors. I much prefer those over an anvil style because these will give you a much cleaner cut and the tree will heal much quicker with a bypass pruner cut. And with this basic pruner, you probably want to do the majority of your limbs no larger than about 1.5 inches. And the next one I want to talk about was your loppers, which these will do your much larger branches, probably up to 2.5 inch branches. And again, make sure you look for that bypass style pruners. Picking out your loppers, when you can spend anywhere from $19 all the way up to $100, and I'm a big believer in you're paying for what you get. Something like this particular pair of loppers, the metal goes all the way through that handle, so you can really wrench on it without fear of breaking the handles. Where the cheaper ones, I've done it more than once, broken the handles off. And the final tool I want to talk about is your handsaw, and this one is definitely for any of your larger branches that you may need to cut. Anything larger than a 2.5 inch. I just want to give you some advice on kind of where to prune on a tree, on a fruit tree. You can tell this particular tree has never been pruned. It's an absolute mess. But generally when I start to prune, I like to stand back, look at the overall tree, and try to decide where we're going to prune. On a fruit tree, I generally like to make a bowl shape with your branches, open up that center, and make it easier to harvest. So on this particular one, I would do anything that is touching or rubbing. That's usually where I start. You can see this branch is rubbing up against this branch, so I'm going to take one of those out, obviously the smaller one. So in doing your prune, let's look at this branch here. If you're doing your prune, you'll see some kind of swollen bark, and that's your branch collar. You want to prune leaving that swollen bark, but taking the rest of that branch off. So kind of look at it as a leg of an A, and you're going to prune to make your other leg of your A. So like on this branch, I would prune right there, not leaving a nub, but now that branch collar can swell over and seal your wound. Alright, now we're going to prune one of the larger branches. So I said you want to go to your loppers now. Again, look for that branch collar, that swollen bark. There's your leg of your A. You want to cut to make that other leg. So you go right up flush and make your cut. So I can't stress the importance of leaving that branch collar there, because that again is what's going to swell over and seal your wound. If you leave a big nub there, the tree can't seal it, and you'll start to get decay and diseases and everything else working down into your tree. And once you have decay, there's nothing you can do, so that flush cut is important. So here we're doing a 3-cut on a larger branch. So you can see we've done one cut right here, we've done another cut here, and now we're going to go from the top and make a cut. And what this does is this branch falls, it won't rip the bark down into the part you want to keep. So you get a much cleaner cut, easier for the tree to heal from. Now you can see we got our cleaner cut. We can clean it up from here, but it did not tear that bark down. And that's all we have for you today. I hope you did learn something from this. We love feedback, so please leave comments. This will be posted on our Facebook page. And what else did you say?
We posted on our Facebook page and our YouTube. Go ahead and start the whole thing over.
Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope you did learn something from this. We love feedbacks, and this will be posted on our Facebook page and YouTube.
So be sure to leave us comments.
So
let's try it one more time. We'll put it all together.
Alright. Alright, that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned something from this. We love feedback, so please leave comments. This will be posted on our Facebook page and on YouTube.
Perfect.
Nobody